Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel. If you are new here, I make cryptocurrency and stock videos on a regular basis, and so if you're interested in that, definitely think about subscribing to the channel. And so today we're going to be talking about two platform cryptocurrencies that I think can do very well in the short term. And so Coinbase has reported their earnings today after market close, and they did very well. And so I want to talk about these two cryptocurrencies since I think they have very strong growth potential. And so if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It lets me know that you are enjoying this content. Also, if you're interested in trading cryptocurrencies, there is links below to the platforms that I use. And so if you're interested in that, definitely check them out. And as always, I am not a financial advisor. This is just my opinion, so please do your own research. And so let's get into it. Let's take a look at Coinbase's Q2 earnings here. They had a very good earnings report for the second quarter of 2021. And so the revenue was 2.23 billion versus 1.85 billion expected. And so they had a very good growth here over Q2. And so they had a $1.6 billion profit. And so that's very good for this as well, especially since they have just started trading on the NASDAQ. Coinbase is one of the more well-known cryptocurrency exchanges, and they have continued to add more smaller cryptocurrencies to the exchange as well. And so that's only drawing more attention to the exchange and more users joining that platform. And so as we can see here, a jump in the user growth and activity on the platform helped fuel Coinbase's results for the first quarter. And so trading volume rose up to 462 billion, up from the 335 billion posted for the first fiscal quarter. And so the one thing I'd like to focus on here is this in blue. And so they are stating that retail monthly transacting users increased by 44% compared to the first quarter to 8.8 million. And the total verified users grew to 68 million from 56 million. And so I do not believe that Coinbase is the only cryptocurrency platform that is seeing this type of growth. And so I believe that all cryptocurrency platforms are seeing the same growth as well. And so I think this definitely applies to Voyager or Binance or Kucoin. And so I think these are all doing very well. And so if they were to report earnings, the two cryptocurrencies I'm going to be talking about are not publicly traded companies, and so they do not have to publicly release that information. And so they do have cryptocurrency platform tokens, and so I believe that this is where the value of these platforms are held, and so that is why I'm going to be talking about these, as I think there is very good potential for these going forward. And so I would like to take a look at the cryptocurrency exchanges here, so we can see that number one is Binance, and then number two is Coinbase. And so we can see the 24-hour volume here on Coinbase is about 3.6 billion, whereas on Binance the 24-hour volume is 24.4 billion. And so it's much larger. So Binance has a global market, where Coinbase is just used in the US. And so they are capturing much larger market here on Binance, and so I believe that's why they have much more users and much more revenue. And so they have not officially announced the revenue. However, I'm going to be looking at this in an article at the end of the video, and so if you're interested in that, definitely stay throughout the entire video. I also have some very interesting charts that I'm going to be showing as well. And so the first cryptocurrency I'm going to be talking about here is Kucoin, and so their token is KCS. And so we can see here that they are ranked number 6 for cryptocurrency exchanges. And so this is the chart here for Kucoin as well. And so we can see back in January here, this was trading under $1, and then we did form a few bullish pennants. And so when we do form these bullish pennants or a symmetrical triangle, we tend to break out of them. And so we can see here we broke up, and then we also formed a larger triangle here as well, and then we ended up breaking out of that and hitting a high of about $20. And so since then, this has been consolidating with Bitcoin over the last few months. And so as we can see here, we almost are forming a very large symmetrical triangle. And so I would not be surprised to see this break to the upside here going forward. I think there's a lot of potential for this cryptocurrency. And so I would not be surprised to see this reach all-time highs here over the next couple of weeks. And so just from there, we would be looking at about a 42% gain over the next few weeks. And so I believe that this cryptocurrency could do very well just based on Coinbase's earnings. And so this exchange also probably made a lot of money over the last quarter as well, as more people are starting to trade cryptocurrencies. And so I think they have good growth potential. And so Kucoin has also launched a KCC, which is the Kucoin community chain. This is very similar to Binance Smart Chain. I have talked about this in a past video more in depth, and I will link that at the end screen and put it under this video. And so Kucoin community chain is a platform where other cryptocurrencies can build upon. And so this is very similar to Binance Smart Chain, as I have mentioned. And as Binance Smart Chain started listing this, there's cryptocurrencies that started building upon it. However, we did not see it come about very quickly, and so the price did not react very quickly to it. However, as those smaller cryptocurrencies started building on the platform and getting much more attention, then Binance started getting more attention. So I definitely think this is going to happen with Kucoin as well moving forward. It may take a few months or even a year for it to start gaining traction from those smaller cryptocurrencies. However, once it does, I think this will explode. And so this is definitely something that I've been keeping an eye on as I've been watching it between $8 and $11. And so I think this is definitely something that we will be seeing an all-time high on in the next couple of weeks. And so the next cryptocurrency I'd like to take a look at here is BNB. And so this is Binance Coin. This is the platform coin for Binance. And so I have been using Binance since about 2017, and I have been buying BNB since about $5. And so I definitely think that this has a lot of potential. It has grown substantially. We saw a high of about $700 already. However, it is back down to about $375, and I still think there is definitely a lot of growth potential for this, as it is one of the largest exchanges with the most volume. And so one thing I would like to do here is compare this to Ethereum. And so I've always looked at this chart, and Ethereum and Binance Coin tend to follow each other very closely. And so we can see here in the orange is Ethereum, and then as we can see, the candles here are Binance Coin. And so we can see that just about when Ethereum hit all-time high, BNB hit the all-time high as well. And so these are very correlated with one another. And so we can see that they are following each other very closely. And so right now we see quite a gap between the two. Ethereum is up quite a bit over the last couple of weeks, where Binance Coin has not made a substantial run. And so I definitely believe that this could go all the way up to where Ethereum is currently trading at. And so there is potential for about a 40% gain. That would be pricing Binance Coin at about $525 over the next couple of weeks or months. And so if you're interested in these cryptocurrencies, I advise that you please do your own research. This is just my opinion. However, I think there is definitely growth potential for both of these. And so the one last thing I'd like to take a look at here is the coin burns. And so both of these cryptocurrencies, both Kucoin and Binance Coin, have a coin burn, and they are planning on burning 50% of their total supply. And so as they continue to burn these tokens and they get down to about 50% supply, this is going to make this a deflationary token. And so as the supply goes down, there's only going to be more demand for these cryptocurrencies, which could drive up the price as well. And so one other thing I'd like to look at on this article as well here is, while the exchange did not publicly disclose its revenue, the latest burn suggests that the Binance is currently earning a profit of around $2 billion per quarter. And so the statement that Coinbase just released after the market closed today, they are earning about $1.6 billion in profit. And so based on this here, it is estimating that Binance is earning a profit of around $2 billion. And so they are just as profitable as Coinbase, if not more profitable. And so I definitely think this is very positive for BNB Coin going forward. And so if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it, and subscribe if you'd like to see future videos on cryptocurrencies. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.